Welcome, our congregational family. We are delighted to see you virtually, and we are going to just give a little description of what we're going to be doing for these days of awe. But to mark this moment of transition, the moment of celebration that we will be able to be together virtually. Together, Cantor is going to lead us in the Shehachianu prayer. Please sing along.
Oh, sorry. We give thanks to God for the blessing of life, for sustaining our lives truly, and for enabling us to reach these milestones together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
So we all need a new year, a new start. I feel it. I imagine many of you feel it. And I know everyone is wondering what we're going to be doing for the High Holy Days. And we've been giving it a lot of thought as a clergy, our lay leadership. And the two things that were guiding our decisions were safety, obviously, number one, pikuach nefesh, our Jewish value of saving a life, and meaning. We want the High Holy Days, as they always do, to inspire and lift us and guide us. So here's what we're doing. We're going to do all virtual worship, and with our clergy, sitting right here in the sanctuary. We're in the chapel right now because the plexiglass was here, but we'll be in the sanctuary for the service. And we'll be using a highly skilled music producer, Don Kagan, who will be making sure he'll have his team here with cameras, controllers, making sure that it is an incredible aesthetic experience. And we'll be practicing, we'll be getting everything under control with Don Kagan. Cantor Jay will be singing, of course, and we'll be singing all of our major High Holy Day prayers, Avinu Malkeinu, Kol Nidre, and our choir will pre-record several pieces, which we'll also be sharing during the service. Of course, Rabbi Sarada and I will be leading the service and delivering sermons. The services, I know everyone's going to be absolutely so sad about this, but they will be slightly shorter. Because Zoom, we've noticed attention spans are not as long on Zoom as they are in general. But we are confident that these virtual services will be extraordinarily inspiring. There are things that we can do virtually that we can't do physically. Now, we all wish we could be there physically. Believe me, we all wish we could be together. But we are going to make the most of this virtual opportunity to be together. And if you think about it, our ancestors have experienced the High Holy Days in much more difficult circumstances. From battlefields in Israel to the concentration camps, our ancestors maintained their commitment to our community, to our faith, and it's difficult right now. But we are here together, and we are blessed to have the technology to really be together and make this an amazing experience.
It's wonderful for us just to be together today, and we wish we could be together with all of you. So these services will be virtual, but virtual doesn't mean that they're unreal. It's not like virtual reality goggles. It's really happening, and it's really happening in the moment of the High Holy Days, and we want to make those moments extra special. So these are not just virtual High Holy Days, these are virtuous High Holy Days as well. And we hope to use the month of planning before the High Holy Days, the month of Elul in the Jewish calendar, to help all of us get prepared to feel connected and to being a part of our community as we approach the new year. So the beginning of that is perhaps our virtual mitzvah day, which will take place on August 16th, a couple of days before the month of Elul begins. But so we invite you to participate in that and in all of the programming that we'll be creating through the month of Elul to help us get prepared. So what we can promise you is that what this will be is hopefully the most comfortable High Holy Days you'll ever experience. You can sit in the most comfortable seat in your home, tune us in on your television screen or your computer or however you consume these sorts of things. And you can watch it when we're doing it live, but it'll also be possible to watch it on your own time. You can actually pause it, listen to it over and over. You can record it and keep it forever if you like. You don't have to worry about the temperature in the sanctuary, so no complaining about that. So logistics, we know there's going to be lots of questions, and we'll be sending out emails and all other kinds of platform links to let people know about what time the services are going to be and on which days and when you can tune in and where you can get it and all of those kinds of things. So we will send that out over and over again to make sure that everybody has it. And of course, you'll always be able to call here to find out if you have a question. You'll certainly be able to share this with your family in your own home and with family across the country. We'd certainly like to welcome community to this event as well. We are going to ask for a donation to the congregation in order to help defray the costs of making these things possible. But we really do want to reach as broad a community as we get when we're here in our sanctuary. So we'll probably display the pages right on the screen for you, so you don't necessarily even have to worry about having your own machzor. But if you do, that will probably be a comfort to you. And if you don't and you'd like to come pick one up, we'll certainly arrange opportunities for you to get a machzor and be a part of this. So we'll be doing all of the services this way, including Yizkor and Ne'ilah, Kol Nidre. You'll feel like you're in our sanctuary in so many ways. And we'll have some special surprises as well. But you'll be much more comfortable on a sofa or a comfy chair at home. So in the Torah, in the book of Numbers, there's a story about Aaron, the high priest of ancient Israel. There was a plague among the people, and Aaron stood among the people. The text actually says that Aaron stood between the living and the dead. Our Torah tells us that Aaron was really the first frontline worker superhero who did what he could to keep people safe and to heal as many as possible. And so we make this decision. It's a hard decision, but we make it with Aaron in mind, to be a disciple of Aaron who loved peace and pursued it and did everything possible to bring healing to his community, to our nation, and to the world. So with that, we wish you, for the first time, a very happy and a healthy New Year. L'shana tekatenu v'techatenu.
Okay. That was great.
If we have time.